Welcome back to Making Sawdust. Today's project is a car mount for an iPad. This will be a big help on long car rides and give me a break from "Are we there yet?" And since we already own an iPad, it's a budget-friendly option as well. I'm all about saving a buck. I'll be using some maple and luan for the case, a little bit of plywood for the mount, and also a 4-foot stick of wood, but we'll come back to that later. I need to rip some maple down to 3/8 for the case, and then add a dado to hold the back. I'll miter the ends and glue them on a piece of luan. A bit of glue and clamps will give plenty of strength to this case. A bang clamp should do a good job of holding everything together, but if you don't have one, bar clamps will work too. Now I need to cut a notch in the top to create an opening for the iPad to slide in, and making another appearance is my mini crosscut sled. This thing has been the best addition to my shop, and I've used it in every project since I built it. I've already got the blade height set, so let's get started. Here's an issue I didn't expect. Newer iPads have better cameras, but better cameras means thicker lenses. I didn't want to make the case thicker, so I need to drill a hole and cut a slot for the lens to slide into. A new Freud Forstner bit with a serrated edge will make quick work of this and leave a clean hole. And then I use the table saw to cut straight lines, creating the slot. The 4 pieces that make up the front of the case are ready to go. I ripped them at the table saw, and then using the mini sled again, I added half-lap joints, which have a ton more strength than just miters. A little bit of glue and clamps, and we can set the case aside. So the case is done, but how does this make for a car mount? Well, it starts with a stick of wood and a trip to the car. What I came up with is genius, because it's so simple. The first cases I made strapped to the headrest, which was great for one kid, but not ideal when 2 were watching one screen. So then I thought about building some kind of stand that would bridge both sides of the floorboard and follow the crazy contour in the middle. But then I realized it's a lot easier to span the gap between the headrests with just a simple bar. And the poles of the headrest can hold the bar in place. I've already drilled holes into this piece of wood, so let's take it back down to the shop and add a round over. Pro tip, round over the end grain first and you'll lessen the chance of tear out. We have the case and the bar. All that's left is to connect them. I have a sketch of a bracket here. This edge will mount to the back of the case, and then this slot will hook onto the bar. These lines are at a 12-degree angle. That way the iPad will be vertical when mounted. I'll cut out the shape of the table saw and the band saw, and smooth out the curves with a belt sander. screws in each bracket should be plenty, so let's see it in action. I've got the bar installed in the headrests already. You can see how easy it is to slide the brackets into place. You should definitely check out this video next so you can make your own mini crosscut sled. It's been a great addition to the shop and it cost almost nothing to make. I hope you have a great week, and as always, get out there and make some sawdust.